that is quite a meme. You skill Chakra Magic 1 and just go pop pop with the quills, and it'll be very, very strong throughout the game. Just this double quill, it's so much damage, just right off the bat, and it starts off that snowball of the quills very, very quickly.
And interesting, so C9 obviously isn't really the lane matchup that they wanted, but they're not bothered switching. There's just no reason to do so, and bottom lane, hestejoe may have just given up first blood here. He's been surrounded, and he has indeed.
Why didn't he stomp?
I'm not sure.
Which is very poorly for the Invoker. The Bounty Hunter sneaking around as well, being a pain. 16 and 7 to 5-0.
Yeah, quite right. A dominant lead here for Baby Knight. CS again, bottom lane. I'll take my eyes away. hestejoe falling twice in the first 3.
As well, so a little bit easier for him to stay alive. They're still gonna try and go on him a little bit. It looks like Swiftending has the gloves of haste. Oh no.
Neuer, Mackay keeping his eyes on mid. LeBron is there backing up Cole. Delivers in the clarity. Baby Knight CS, 22 for 10, 90 for 6.
Oh, so close. A sentry to getting that ward mid. And they actually saw with that low ground sentry that Cloud9 had placed. It was out of range of the Dire sentry, but saw the ward.
Moving on Neuer, they will kick it back under the tower, but Baby Knight moves in immediately onto the Earth Spirit. Neuer should survive here. Cole has a Sunstrike. Gets the chance to use it. Baby Knight just able to move in and take the kill on the Earth Spirit. Cole, is he going to try and catch anyone?
To get that as well. And the Invoker, despite like the really rough early start, CS isn't actually that bad.
Yeah, they scored up.
Sort of the rough spot though is that PO did get that kill there. Hasn't had to buy a lot of regen. I think Invoker's fared at maybe 2, even 3 salves. So it's reducing the amount of gold he's actually getting despite his last hits looking pretty good. And his top tower going down is pretty...
Try and go on to hestejoe. He does manage to get the Who Stomp out after the Dark Pack. Jukes out the Sunstrike. Swiftending immediately TPs away. Rolling in though, LeBron will clear out hestejoe. Comes in under the tower, takes the kill. Ace will get Gogi in return. C9 getting the 1-for-1. C9 will also, of course, able to take down the tier 1.
Continue to be a pain, and that's one of the advantages of doing these dual offlines with Coddle is you take the tower very early on, and then your other hero can rotate around while Coddle stays there and pushes up the lane. But it looks like Coddle's actually going to go bot too, and they really want the spot tower.
Going to go in mid onto Baby Knight. Baby Knight trying to play his way out of this. The silence will connect. He's already heading back down. Neuer actually comes in the back looking for Cole, and in fact they'll get the Invoker kill. Gogi, where was the shallow grave? I know it's level 1, but it seemed like he was pretty much hugging the from behind. Has 2 points in the shuriken. Got a fair bit of burst. Maybe another lance, and they could try and go in for it. Neuer does have to be a little careful. Swiftending in the jungle, trying to start his climb towards that Shadow Blade. It's a fair way off. Ace has been pinged out. They do have this sentry, so Neuer's got to be careful where he goes round. He's going to smartly choose to go to the north, but they do have the dust, and they will certainly be able to pick up this bounty hunter for free. Swiftending, Cole. LeBron surround him. Take down Neuer. C9 do get the objective complete.
The Coddle. Oh, actually a smart play there from Mitch. Puts the Ion Shell on the incoming Radiant Wave so they can't just kill it immediately. They're still continuing to hit this bottom lane.
Top line, the fight's kicking off. Gogi tries to grave himself. It's going to come out into the time. As C9 take 1, they'll stampede forward, looking to chase down for more. Get the slow onto LeBron. That'll be a second one. Swiftending trying to turn. Does have the Shadow Dance at the ready. And will have to use it defensively to get himself out. Baby Knight has a haste rune still and kiting him around. Actually may even get the kill chance. Jukes out the Dark Pact with the Doppelganger. He's going to have another Spirit Lance in a second, but doesn't want to chase up to the high ground. He turns back for the potentially easier kills, but Swiftending comes back in. Baby Knight is out, but they lose the Slug for it. Sunstrike coming in. Gogi will survive, and they end up killing off 1. They should get a hestejoe as well. They can't TP out in time before the damage is done. And they lose 3 for that Cloud9. They do get the Slug, but it's a painful kill.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good. Baby Knight overextending quite a bit. I think trying to kill that Slark was just more than a wish than shells. Find heroes alone, or at least just find these skirmishes. It's not even about killing one hero at a time, but just not running into the full 5 with Cloud9. So the boots of travel allow him to... Whoa, up top, Mitch.
And they find him, dogs it, hunted down. And they'll take him out. They wait for the track gold. And
there we go.
Efficiency at its finest there from C9. And that Stampede actually ended up working out in two situations. Helped them chase down the Darks here, and also hestejoe was using it as it was a little bit of trouble. Swiftending was eyeing him up. Bottom lane, Rise being caught up by LeBron and Swiftending. Ace will try and help out. A lot he can do. LeBron immediately TPs away. He's lost his coddle. And
the lanes out a little bit faster and makes them a lot better at team fighting. Should be fine at TP out.
Very interesting to see this whistle build. Maybe Knight up top. Be a little careful. They'll actually stampede in the mid lane. They find themselves the positioning with the blink reveal on hestejoe.
And EPG, they have a Slark, they have an Earth Spirit, but until they get online, they can't really punish this all that well. Now they finally have the Shadow Blade under the Slark, so they can go around and maybe look for something.
Oh, Mitch trying to TP out in broad daylight. hestejoe has something to say about it. But you're right, yeah, they're very aware that something's going on.
Yeah, I guess seeing the Slark backing out of top is a little conspicuous.
Oh, okay, Ace is still going to get caught though.
A nice Sunstrike. They really needed that. And
big kill as well for Swift.
Yeah, that's
600 gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Yep.
Already gets in the rest for.
Right, let's see what Cole does. As you mentioned, the tornado could be exactly what's needed to hold them back.
Oh, did it immediately.
He catches one. Very hasty with it. The move forward is going to be there, but in fact, it's going to be the Centaur going down first. Stun again onto Baby Knight, holding him back, but they get the dazzle. They do pick up the Earth Spirit, so a couple of track kills in return for losing a core. You just get the two support around. Back for the boost to travel.
Yeah,
okay.
you can never tell with this guy. He changes his item build up all the time.
And he's going to be changing up his health status here. So he's going to be dead. EPG will get him this time.
Yeah, I think they would need to start grouping up more on Cloud9 as this is going to start. Ooh.
Can actually finish off Gold though. They don't have Stampede.
Oh no, he's dead.
This is bad. The Spirit Lance will get the kill on the Evoker.
Oh,
they do end up getting that. Swiftending has to put the Shadow Dart, but actually he might not even get his dart packed off. The Stampede's back off cooldown, but the pounce hit. And get himself the Centaur. Is out of mana. They do have Baby Knight still in the neighborhood, but he's going to look for the easy kill. They'll turn towards LeBron. They've got the track out. They want to get that guaranteed track gold, and they will do so as LeBron falls. So Kogi couldn't quite get in there. The Shallow Grave still on cooldown. Swiftending, see if he can find any stragglers, and he is going to Rise caught out. 18 stacks of Essence Shift on Swift. And he is getting those kills. This damage is going to be pretty nice for him. As long as he can kind of hit these multi-man Spirit Lancers. It's going to be annoying to deal with, but they're setting up for him. Knight has to be very careful. He's already doppelganged the Baby Knight. He's going to be dead. I think he can't play his way out of that one with the Sunstrike coming down onto him. Does have the illusions trying to work down onto Gogi, but Gogi TPs out. The 3-man vacuum ball comes in from EPG. C9 have got to be so careful about how they take this engagement. They're without a PL. It doesn't get
that was insane.
The bristle. I mean, that looked like a guaranteed kill.
He missed like 3 hits in a row.
Oh, hestejoe with the control. They'll take down LeBron. Track gold, yes please, says Cloud9. Rest of EPG now backing up. Baby Knight's back in the game.
And he doesn't really need to be there. He's not super essential to these pickoffs besides the Sunstrike, which you can do obviously from all the way across the map.
Well, C9 trying to go for the chase down. Nice blink who stop from hestejoe, immediately removing the dazzle. LeBron to fall as well. C9 jumping and hitting hard, and again that track gold, it all adds up. Every kill's a win for C9 as they're now onto the high ground push. EPG 2-man down. What they could do, Ace. Focused there by the jumper for Swiftending. They've got the tornado. The EMP coming through as well. hestejoe tries to come over the Hoostop, but the EMP burns his mana, so he doesn't get the chance for the Hoostop. There'll be a buyback from the Earth Spirit. The lag comes through. Baby Knight in onto Mitch. Mitch out of mana. Baby Knight will get the Darkseer. Needs some backup from his team as LeBron comes in. The Doppelganger's there in time. Baby Knight turns attention towards Swiftending, but Swiftending has the Shadow Dance. Survives the onslaught of the PL. Tries to move across for more. Ace has to back up. They've lost that PL.
They're hunting
C9
now.
feels scared. Swiftending. He very much wants to get more out of this opportunity, and he certainly will as he jumps in onto Rise. There'll be one more down. Ace jukes out the tornado. He'll get himself back to safety.
He may actually be able to put in a little bit of work in these fights. Sort of the only problem is that's a long time from now, and EPG is only getting stronger.
EPG jumping in onto the bounty. They have the sentry down. Stampede's pop. They'll try and get the bounty out of there. They will do. Ace towards Swift.
Ooh.
Get in with the hook stop, and in fact with the chain stuns, can they have the damage to bring him down? He gets the Shadow Dance off in time though, and the BKB Swiftending will survive and get his way out of there. Turns now towards Ace. Ace with the Blade Mail and the Radiance chasing her down. The BKB has now come off. hestejoe back on top of the grave from Gogi there just in time. hestejoe continuing to chase. Baby Knight will get one. Looks for Mitch, but Mitch is back out to the high ground.
I cannot believe he didn't die there.
That was insane. I mean, in that initial play around there, it looked like he was going to go out, but the Shadow Dance regen just enough to save him from the AoE damage that Cloud9 were doing, and yeah, that saved him.
The Mjolnir is also quite good against the Radiance, the PL illusions. It's just so much AoE damage. I could just mop them up.
Top lane, straight in. hestejoe up to the high ground, look for the kill onto LeBron, and well, with the Spirit Lines coming through, they'll get it. C9. Take down the Earth Spirit. It will be laid down, only gets onto hestejoe. They want to commit for this one. Swiftending is forced to BKB. Look at the damage here from these quills, bring him down low. The Shadow Dance try and jump away. The Stampede's there looking for the slow. He'll try and go for the TP out, but the damage is too much. The Shadow Dance wears off. And that's a Slark out. He's down for 80 seconds. And may I just... Creeps haven't turned up yet.
Oh, okay.
When they went for that initial push. They're fighting against the regen.
Oh, they're going to go mid instead. Okay.
Off with that combo there, Baby Knight. Forward again. The Spirit Lances. I mean, look, just look at the mana disappear. The Spirit Lance. Refusal. Illusions done. On to the Dazzle. Not going to have a chance for any sort of self-sustain, keeping himself alive as he's out. Baby Knight will be taken out by Deafening Blast.
For Cloud9.
Arcane Ring as well on Baby Knight. Great time for him to start spamming out the Spirit Lances and immediately in with the Who Stop the lockdown. Mitch falling low, turns around with the vacuum. The Grave's going to keep him alive. They'll save Mitch. Can they save the rest though? As Baby Knight pops the BKB. Moves in onto LeBron. LeBron rolls away. Mitch will be taken down. LeBron does survive. Baby Knight's still sticking around. But again, where's the creeps? And finally coming across, and they do need them. Ace goes towards Swift. BKB Shadow Dance. Swift turning towards Ace, trying to finish him off. But again, hestejoe in with the Blink Stomp. They've controlled the Dazzle, taking him down. They'll move across towards LeBron as well. As C9 coming in thick and fast here, forcing Cole back to the fountain. Alongside C9. Cloud9 effectively doing their best to bring elements out of the tournament. Chance and hopes of moving forward to Kiev with them here, with this victory that Cloud9 look to be set on receiving, unless a big turnaround can come through. But Baby Knight once again, BKBs, heads forwards, the Stampede, hestejoe allows them to get close and personal with the Dazzle. EPG being forced back to the base. hestejoe just jumps into the fountain with the Who Stop. The wall's been dropped down, magnetized as well, but they're so tanky. Baby Knight with that completed heart, just ducking and diving out of the fight. EPG being kept in their fountain. And now C9 turn towards the top lane. The tier 3 to go down. Mitch comes in with the vacuum, but there's no follow through for the combo. Swiftending tries to come in, but immediately gets Hoof stomped. He can't do anything to stop this by the looks of it. Ace moves forward with the Shiva's Guard. Swift has to jump away, but the mana leaks on him. He's out of mana. Double edge to the face from hestejoe. As EPG, they call GG. They tap out. Cloud9 defeat them, and that effectively means that Cloud9, of course, we already knew they weren't making it, but neither's EPG. You have your top 4 teams moving forward to the playoffs. It is indeed Secret, Bears, Alliance, and NIP. They'll be going forward, and Cloud9, they had a good show. They could have been there as well, but they had a few too many losses today. And I think overall in the EU qualifiers, the top 4 that we've ended up with, I think that's the top 4 that you would have expected, isn't it?
Yeah, I think NIP and C9 were kind of interchangeable for
Yeah,
that 4th slot.
for sure.
But NIP, you know, turn up several games in a row and end up taking the slot. So